have the same relationship with everybody.
Yeah, so everybody's different.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, man. I mean, they can. Don't feel bad, bro, man. Well, fuck them, bro. All right.
Yeah.
Well,
Here we go again.
here we.
But yeah, we're back to Puro Chisme Podcast. I am your co-host, Los.
Your co-host, Mitch.
And yeah, sorry. Well, not sorry. They don't know what the hell
They
happened.
don't know what happened. They don't
Yeah,
need to
but
know.
we had to redo the camera had froze on us and stuff like that.
So-
But yeah, let's get to it. We're in June, you guys.
we are June and mentals. What is it?
Men's Mental Health Awareness
Mental
Month,
health
and
awareness.
also, of course, Pride Month.
Yeah, let's not forget about that.
Yeah.
We don't want to get the hate. No.
But yeah,
I didn't necessarily really know it was that time of the month until I saw a couple of things. But then I'm like, oh wait, you know what? They're right.
yeah,
So, but then it's like majority of the stuff they always just certain topics that they don't talk about. So, I guess the reason mental health isn't really one of the biggest topics that a lot of people tend to talk about or want to bring up.
yeah.
Because I mean, come on now, bro. Nowadays, I don't really know a guy that really wants to just comes out and express themselves like that.
Yeah, there's not a lot of guys that tend to do that on their own. You know what I mean?
You got to catch him
But,
on the loose spot, bro.
Yeah, it's not. You know, if you have a partner, significant other, husband, boyfriend, brother, dad, or whatever, you know, go out to
Friend.
him and just ask how he's doing.
Yeah, man.
Or like if they look like they could use a hug or need a hug, give them a hug.
Hey, man, it's not
A
wrong
hug
with
a
hugging
hug
your-
helps a lot.
Hey,
Believe it or not.
I'm telling you, bro. I be telling folks that shit. I'm like, a hug goes a long way. Like if
A
you
hug
see,
helps a lot, bro.
like if they're constant, if they hug you and then you're still going, bro, just let it be, let it happen. They're just, it's not weird, Paul. But yeah, no, it really does help. I mean, at the end of the day, if you have a, you know, ask your friends, male friends, you know, how they doing, because you never know
Yeah.
what they're going through.
Even though most of the time they're gonna say, "I'm alright."
I'm okay. I'm fine. Like some of them might have maybe they might open up and tell you, you know, oh, you know, I'm okay, but I'm going through this and that, and that's
Yeah.
just necessarily helping them. But at least they'll know that you're checking up on them, worrying about them and stuff like that. But for the most part, bro, I mean, how are you doing, my boy? ¿Cómo estás tú?
I'm alright.
I'm alright. I'm alright.
Nah, but like how we were saying before, you know, the whole camera messed up on us about the whole how we had you know, we both had a friend that passed away
Yeah.
and stuff like that, and you know, you had mentioned that it didn't hit you till like
Technically it didn't
pretty
hit.
much it hit you like the hardest when you were in front of your parents, right?
Yeah.
Which happened the same to me. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, it's hard, bro. Just losing anybody, honestly. Losing anybody that you're so close to or care about, it's tough.
Yeah.
So another person besides my friend that I lost is also my grandfather. I mean, but him mainly because of age and
Yeah.
he was also sick. But like I tend to tell a lot of people, to me, that man right there is pretty much my hero. Because he was so smart, bro, and he didn't finish school over there in Mexico.
Yeah.
I think he stopped going in like elementary. They kind of had him already helping up. His parents would always make him work and stuff like that. That man's a hard worker, bro. And it kind of kills me to this day because he had always saying growing up he wanted to see my kids and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So now when he passed away and the fact that I couldn't live up to them like his expectations set, to this day it kind of kills me. And that's something that's always going to be biting me with the end.
Yeah, I feel you. Yeah, because I just felt bad when my grandpa passed away. My mom's dad.
Yeah.
It was more so because like, you know, we got older, and you know sometimes we just don't tend to like oh, let's go see our grandma, grandpa type
Yeah.
shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's something that I didn't really do with him. You know what I mean? Like the last time, I think the last time I had seen him before he had passed away was like by accident, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like we were out in the street and
Oh, nomás de
we
pasada.
yeah, de pasada.
Damn.
You know what I mean?
Nah, I feel that, bro.
But then again, like él también se la pasaba en la calle, bro. You know?
Oh, shit. Callejero.
Yeah, my grandpa, like, he loved being out, bro. That man used to go walk out. He used to, like, ever since I could remember, he would stay riding his bike, bro.
Oh, word?
Yeah. And, like, he had got, like, in a couple accidents, I think, riding his bike.
Dang.
Yeah. But, like, yeah, he was always, whether if he wasn't on his bike or he just got too old to be riding around his bike because of those accidents,
Yeah.
he just would take the bus.
Oh, okay.
¿A dónde iba? Sepa. Pero se la pasaba en la calle most of the day.
Siempre andaba, he was always on the
Yeah,
go.
you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's dope. Pues no le gustaba estar
Yeah.
encerrado. I get that. I kind of get that. But
Yeah. And then, of course, when my grandma passed away, that kind of hurt too, because I felt like my grandma was like the glue in the family.
yeah,
You know
holding
what I mean?
everything together, holding most of the things
Yeah,
together.
you know what I mean? Because my grandma passed away like 2012,
Oh, damn.
and so when that happened, like, because I would go to LA constantly,
Yeah.
like 2-3 times a year, bro, at least.
Okay.
But when that happened, like, that slowed down a lot. Because after she passed away, I didn't go again for like another 3 years, bro.
Damn.
Something like that.
Damn. So yeah, she was pretty much the
Yeah.
like you said, like the glue holding
Yeah,
on.
because even after that, like, I probably went like 2 more times after that.
Yeah.
So I probably, ever since she passed, I probably gone over there like 3-4 times, bro.
Damn.
Yeah.
When's the last time you've been there?
To LA?
Yeah.
2018?
Oh shit.
And I went twice that year.
Okay.
I had gone in the beginning of the year, which was probably around this time.
Yeah.
It was when a bunch of us went.
Oh,
Because
okay.
a lot of them didn't go to LA yet or whatever.
Yeah.
And then later on that year is when my grandpa passed away.
Oh, okay.
And that's pa eso fui. That
Damn.
second time. But, I mean, before we had to restart, we were talking about our friends or whatever.
Yeah.
And
I was about to go back to that. I was just letting you finish, my boy.
Huh?
I said I was just trying to let you finish before I was
Oh,
like, yeah, so
nah.
go back to what we were talking about.
Yeah, but like, I guess go back to that too, where you said she wasn't even in the country or whatever.
Nah, she wasn't in the country, so I couldn't necessarily have any way of seeing her, even when she went to the hospital. She was in DR because she was living over there with her dad's mom, I believe. So it's her grandma.
Yeah,
So, and from what I heard, is literally she was like riding, like, I guess over there, como like scooters or something like that. It's not an actual bike; it's a scooter or something like that.
like
And
a
I would say moped.
like a moped, pues.
Kind of, sort of, yeah. Y aparentemente un carro se pasó la luz roja.
So the fucking car hit her.
Yeah,
Damn, that sucks, bro.
I know, bro. So they did send. They showed us a picture. Her mom showed us a picture of when she was in all. I didn't want to see it, bro,
Yeah,
because in my head I'm like, I don't want to. That picture still, like, it's still in my head.
yeah,
It's like you said though. Whenever you see them, like at that moment, you kind of wish that you didn't see them.
yeah,
Because you kind of want to just remember them how you know them or knew them, but it's not scary, but it's just I can't believe it. So that's why I couldn't believe it until literally a couple days after, and then once we found out that she literally passed away, like you said though, I got in front of my parents and I just told them, and they try to talk to me saying, was, God got another angel, stuff like that, but at the same time I couldn't hear anything. I just broke down. Like,
yeah,
that's just tough, bro. Like, that's where I don't think any of us are ever ready for anybody's death, especially
Yeah.
when you have somebody so close like that. So at the end of the day, like, going back to the whole mental, men's mental health, you don't know what they're going through. Hopefully none of them are actually wanting to kill themselves. And I mean, if you do, my boy, I mean, hey, reach out to anybody, your buddy and everything. That's what I'm saying. Just go around asking everybody how they're doing. Because you never know what they're going through. Just a simple, hey, how are you doing? You want to go get a drink? Everything will be okay. Just a little talk would actually go a long way. And like you said, a hug helps a lot, bro.
Yeah.
And if they randomly just start crying, bro, let them, bro. Déjalos. Llora con ellos mejor también.
Unless it's like a random stranger you're just hugging, or like somebody you're not even that close to. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah. Even
Then of course I
would find it a little bit weird.
Someone would find it kind of weird.
Yeah, but I mean, hey man, you never know, bro.
But yeah, that shit sucks, bro. Cause like going back to that, how you said, how you brought that up. Cause when my grandma passed away, I didn't go up to see her.
No,
just for that reason.
You don't want to remember.
I didn't want that be the last image of her
that you see.
to me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No, I get that. I completely get that, bro.
And then that's why like I don't know why the fuck I did it with with Robbie or whatever.
Yeah.
Cause like I said, like I was telling you, that because of that morning, early as fuck, I was getting those phone calls from my boy. He's like, "Oh, he passed away. And and I was all like, "Oh, don't say that." You know what I mean? You're taking him to the hospital.
Yeah.
You're like, we don't know that.
Yeah.
And then of course we were there. His family was there. His family went in, and then of course I told you that his brother walked out crying and shit.
Yeah.
And his dad was going after him, and then that's when I chased after him as well, and pretty much stopped him at the parking lot. And yeah, he was just crying and shit, saying, pretty much confirmed it.
Yeah.
And I said, in my head, I was all like, fuck.
No, yeah.
And of course, at that time when we were out there in the parking lot, that's when my parents showed up. And so I had let his brother go, and he left. And then that's when my parents came up, and then that's when I broke down and shit.
It's like the moment you saw them, it just
like I just fucking broke down. And that was the sucky part too, cause like he was here at the house, bro, the night before.
Dang.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that was literally what I was like saying, cause I was hugging my mom and shit, breaking down. I was like, I just fucking saw him last night.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And then the crazy part about mine, bro, is I think a night or two. No, it was a night before. I was hanging out with Eddie's.
Yeah.
And so back then, I guess we didn't really have. All of us didn't have iPhones. So the only way you can talk to video chat is like the whole Facebook and video call, whatever.
Yeah.
So we video called each other, like literally with all of us talking, like because Eddie, everybody knows him. Eddie, Karen, knows her. We FaceTime, and then the next day, that's when it happened. So that's something we weren't technically in the same country, but at the same time, it's wild to me how I was like, damn, I was just talking to her. I just saw her yesterday, and then, but you never know. I mean, la vida no está. What is it? La vida no está. Life isn't guaranteed. You never know if tomorrow's they're gonna be there or whatever. But at the end of the day, I mean, back to the whole man's mental health. Like I said, just check up on people.
Yeah. And I mean, it don't necessarily got to do with
men.
Someone's death or something like that.
No, it could be anything.
It could be anything, like stress,
work, bills.
You know what I mean? Or like, especially finance. Especially not especially us, but like, since we're young, we have it in our head. Oh, this is how we want our life to be. And for a lot of us, that doesn't tend to happen.
Nah,
so you know what I mean? So like we just got that in our head, and or like, oh, what do I got to do, or what am I doing with my life type stuff. You know what I mean?
That's honestly, that's always a question I always have in my head, bro. Like, why am I here? Not necessarily as in a bad thing, like I want to kill myself type of shit, but like, what is my purpose of being here?
Yeah.
Like, most of us growing up would always say, like, oh, by this age, I'm going to have a family. We're going to have a house, kids, todo eso. Bro, shit, that was like 10 years ago.
Nah, same here, bro. But, I was the same way, to be honest.
So that's one question I always ask myself. And then I'm like, you know what? I mean, because you never know. You being here, they probably might not show it, but you might give other people hope.
Yeah.
So even though they don't say anything to you, but they probably appreciate the fact that you're still here with them.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I mean, it could be anything, bro. Stress, finance, which is a lot of big things, I'm pretty sure, to a lot of people.
Yeah.
So, That's why I don't know. That's why I kind of understand por qué muchos toman. Hey, I heard a saying, bro. I was like, yo, is that like you can't drink alcohol and be drunk if you're not under some type of like stress or something like that. And I'm like, what? They're like, it feels so much better because you forget about everything. I'm like, what? I'm like, well, yeah, I mean, in a way they're right, bro. But I mean, nah, that's not the point.
Forget it, be stress free for a night.
Yeah, but nah, bro. You know, stay updated with your boys. Stay updated with any man. Go ahead and ask your parents, your father, tu abuelo, tus tíos, tus primos, tu novio.
Yeah. And if you don't think you're actually helping somebody by being their friend and stuff like that, or you just your presence helps a lot. Let me just say that.
It does, bro. Like,
you know what I mean?
A lot of people take that for granted. Like,
yeah,
they really think, be like, oh, I don't think I'm doing anything for him. I mean, like, I haven't done anything for him. Like, dude, just you being there, it just is enough.
Yeah, that's enough.
Hey, why you think that one time I told you, I'm like, hey, bro, we don't got to do anything. We could just be at your crib or just be on our phones or something. I don't care. Sometimes I just
I feel you. But like, I mean, like I was saying, you know, before we had to restart or whatever.
Yeah.
Like I've told certain people, like, you know, like y'all helped me out a lot.
Yeah.
After you know, Robbie passed away and stuff like that. Like it may not have seemed like a lot, but it did help. You know what I mean? And then of course, like I had said, that he was somebody I talked to every day. We would talk about everything. So, you know, it was really hard to go from doing that and to like completely no type of contact. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so, of course, like I try to fill in that void with the rest of the people around me.
Mm-hmm.
You know, by being around them more often and stuff like that. And of course, it helped and stuff, you know, and shit. And then the shit that sucked was I got asked, like, I want to say it was like a couple years ago. I'm like, oh, so who's your best friend? And I'm like, what do you mean? Yeah, who's your guy best friend? And I'm like, to be honest, like I can't say I have a guy best friend right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like to me, like I was being honest, but at the same time, yes, it does sound fucked up to like the rest of the guy friends that I have.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's just how I feel.
Yeah, no.
You know what I mean? I'm not saying, oh, you're not my friend. Or, you know, they're just wouldn't shit that I wouldn't do for you.
Yeah.
Or whatever. But of course, if you really do know me, if I could do it, I'll do it, bro.
Yeah, no.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Nah, bro, y'all ain't his friend. Fuck
like,
y'all. I say, nah, y'all ain't his friend, bro. Fuck y'all. Nah, bro.
Yeah.
If people know you, know you, bro. Like,
yeah,
growing up with you, stuff like that.
But at the same time, like, I feel like I guess I feel like when I got asked that, I feel like it wasn't fair to the rest.
Te lo pongo, por ejemplo,
the rest of the people around me.
I'm pretty sure
because you know they might feel that way about me.
Yeah.
But I don't feel that same way back. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, hey man, that's a one-sided love, my boy. Y'all get used to it.
Oh my god. Nothing about being one-sided love. It's just that. Bro.
But yeah, I get what you mean. Though you felt bad because what if they see you that way and you're over here saying no, I don't like.
Yeah. But I mean, that's the thing though. I feel like that's the problem that I have with me trying to give that title to somebody.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, it's like me. Because I feel like I'm comparing it to the friendship that I had with Robbie.
Right. That's what I'm saying. I was going to say that. So when they asked you that question, the person that came to mind was literally Robbie to you.
Yes.
So that way, since he was gone.
I mean, of course, when I got asked that question, like, I can't say it's him because he's not here no more.
Right. That's what I'm saying. But technically, when they did ask you that, the person that literally came to your mind at that moment, that second, was Robbie.
Yes.
So that's why when you said, well, there's nobody here, because you were technically just trying to say he's gone.
Yeah, but I just didn't want to make it out because I mean there was a group of us around when I got asked that question. Yeah. And of course I didn't want to make shit awkward by saying, you know.
Yeah, no, I get that.
It was him and make it like, you know.
Yeah, no, I get it. I mean,
so like the actual answer I had gave when I got asked that, I was like, my brother. You know what I mean?
Your baby brother.
Yeah, my baby brother.
I fucking love that big gamer, bro. Nah, I get that, bro. I mean, shit. I mean, it's understandable, and I mean, again, you shouldn't necessarily feel bad for your other guy friends, because I mean, they should understand. Even if they do see you that way, bro, don't feel bad.
Yeah,
Like it's like como dice, it's like respect. Respect isn't necessarily the moment you meet somebody like acquire. It's technically you have to earn that shit.
yeah.
So I get it. I mean,
But I mean, that's why. That's the only fucked up part I feel about that though.
yeah,
Is that it's like I'm comparing the two.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah. You're trying to,
Which is
in a way, you're trying to fill that gap
Yeah,
that you have with him, and
yeah.
but it ain't gonna happen,
Which,
my boy.
I know it's not, bro. But that's what I'm saying. That's the only fucked up part I feel about that.
You might find certain parts
what I
that you
mean?
had with Robbie with individually different people.
Yeah.
And then that could fill the gap. That could fill the gap. But I mean, it's not you. You're just trying to find
No,
it in one single
yeah.
person. I get it though.
Nah, and I've came to realization of that.
Yeah, like
I'm not. It's not like I'm not aware of it. Like
Yeah.
I am aware of it.
it's
You know what I
just-
mean? It's just kind of fucked up at the same time.
No, I get that, bro.
You know?
I understand. I mean, shoot. I don't know. I mean, I guess I could be like that because in my head, I don't know. Everybody, the way I see everybody's different, bro.
Yeah.
Everybody will always be different. And then I can't necessarily say it'd be like, oh, you're gonna fill in the person this person's spot.
Yeah.
So no matter what, they're always gonna have a
Yeah, because you don't have the same relationship with everybody.
yeah. So everybody's different.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, man. I mean, they can. Don't feel bad, bro, man. Fuck them, bro.
I mean, aside from that, I guess checking on your boys and your boyfriend's husband and stuff like that, like you don't know what's going on in his life,
No estoy llorando, eh?
like mentally. You know what I mean?
I'm not crying, bro. I'm gonna just rub my eye.
No, you crying? Where you crying?
Nah, bro, chill.
Because like it could be different things, you know.
Yeah, no, you never know what it is, and then don't just necessarily try to assume you know what it is.
Yeah.
Like that's what I'm saying. Just go ahead and ask them. How are you doing? How's everything going? Because, like I said, it could be stress, financial, probably something different. Maybe they're losing their hair. Ya no se les para.
Ya no se les para. It's crazy.
Hey, bro, that's stress right there. They need to get this subject. But yeah, no, for sure.
Yeah.
And then also this month, what is it? Father's Day?
Yeah, Father's Day's coming up.
Yeah, so
You see, like that could be something else right there.
yeah,
Maybe he doesn't have a good relationship with his father. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Or like maybe they don't see their father. Maybe his father's not around anymore. Or you know what I mean?
or maybe if you're a father, you were probably a shitty father, and you feel like shit.
I guess
It could be anything.
But
It
like
literally could be
you know,
anything. Like you never know. But I mean, at the end of the day, it's always nice to just talk about it. I mean, even though it's hard for somebody to come out and just openly say what they're feeling or what they're going through, but if you have an individual that actually asks you and then cares about you and you're willing to open to them, go ahead and do it. Because sometimes it feels better to open up and let somebody else know instead of you suffering and then, hurting yourself.
yeah,
So, y si quieres llorar, lloren. Ain't nothing wrong with that, bro.
yeah, bro. Like if a real friend will not fucking judge you or talk shit about you, about crying and shit.
Nah, bro. Hell no.
They might say a joke.
What make fun of you, bro? Regardless, what
They
make fun
might
of you?
say a joke after, not right there and then, but
They
but
gonna
that's how most guys fuck around.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
like that's what I'm saying. That's how real boys are, bro. I mean, at the end of the day, I'd rather you cry here in front of me and for me to say something funny than for me to find out that later on you were crying and you died.
The
Fuck, I'd rather do that. But you know what I'm saying, or something happened. You were crying and shit like that. I mean, I'm just saying.
yeah.
But I mean, I'm always gonna make a joke, bro, regardless, because I'm just trying to keep that shit funny. It's not because it's awkward. It's because
Yeah.
I'm just trying to cheer them up.
Like from my friends, like aside from when when Bobby passed away,
Yeah.
I think I cried like maybe one other time, bro. But I mean, that was when my grandma passed away too, though.
Yeah.
Like, I was, you know, we were hanging out. It was just a couple of us,
Mm-hmm.
and then that's when I got the call from one of my cousins,
Yeah.
and you know, let me know that my grandma passed away.
Yeah.
So you know, I was like, oh, I gotta go, and of course, you know, they noticed something, and you know, I was already out the house type shit,
Yeah.
and they went after me. And they're like, oh, what happened? And yeah, I broke down. You know what I
Damn.
mean?
You know what's crazy though, bro? For my grandfather, we had took him to. He was here in Atlanta.
Yeah,
Took him to the hospital, so that's all. And then that's when they told us that he doesn't have that long to live. So would we prefer to take him home and then let his last days be over there?
yeah,
And we're like, yeah, fuck it. So the crazy thing is that it happened while I was there, and I could tell because I didn't think so much about it until now. Going back and thinking about it, I'm like, yo, it must have happened right then and there. So he was sleeping, and then out of nowhere, I just saw him like just move a couple times, and
Yeah.
I'm assuming that he was having like some type of attack or something, or
he was
nothing.
probably just having trouble breathing.
But no, that's literally it. That same day
Yeah,
he passed.
he probably. I don't know.
Like, you know what I'm saying? And then the thing that kills me, because I was always there with him. Growing up, I was literally always calling him and my grandmother mom and dad, since all my uncles and my mom would just call him that. And since I'm technically the first grandson from both sides, so I would
Yeah.
always call him mom and dad. But when he was in the hospital, bro, I was always there with him. I literally, was I working at that time? I think so, but I called out like the whole time while he was in the hospital.
Yeah,
So that's kind of why another reason that I got so attached and so it hurt so much. So later on, once things already happened, passed away, my grandmother took his ashes back to Mexico. He has his own grave over there with I believe his parents too and everything, because he
Yeah.
had set up everything for that. My grandmother came back, and apparently she was telling me that she had talked to all my uncles and my mom, I guess, that there was a chain that my grandfather always wore, always since he was young, and they were gonna give it to me, which
Oh, yeah?
is the one that I always wear.
yeah,
So apparently they all agreed that I'm the one that's gonna get it.
yeah. That's dope, bro.
So the way I see it is kind of like a, what is it, heirloom kind of sort of, or type of thing.
Like I guess something like that.
I mean, I just see it because it just, every time I see it, it just reminds me of my
Yeah,
grandfather. That's about it. But yeah, bro. I mean, that shit, even to this day, it just kind of hits me. Like I'm telling you, it's been eating me alive. The fact that I couldn't meet his expectations of
the
being able to give him at least the only wish that he ever asked for. So that's always been something I'm always gonna regret, no matter what.
yeah. That's sort of the way I feel too. Though, because ever since I told you about my grandpa and stuff like that, and like
Yeah.
the last time, from what I remember, that I swear I think that was the last time was like by accident out in the street. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And like. And that wasn't like the first time, because even times before that, like there was other times like where again I met him by accident.
Yeah.
Not met him by accident, but I saw him by accident. Like
Yeah.
that. You know what I mean? And like that, to me, that's fucked up, bro. Because like when I was like little, like he would, by what I remember, like he would fucking take me everywhere, way.
Yeah. Es el que publicaste en tu IG, right?
Yeah, that's the one I want to get on my hand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Que dices que es callejero, he don't like to be home. I'm like, damn, bro. I'm like, what's cool is that you're telling me he would, like, he has a bike, right? He had a bike.
He would ride a bike.
That's
He
dope.
would ride a bike everywhere.
That's
So when I was little, I remember he drove.
Mhm.
I was little, way like I don't even think my brother was born yet, type shit. And then of course, yeah, like memories after that, like he would just ride his bike.
Okay.
And that's like a thing that my mom has said too. Like, oh, I could still imagine you right now going everywhere in your bike.
And see, that's the like, from my opinion, that's the beautiful thing, that you can remember certain memories, like stuff like that. Like that's amazing. That's pretty cool, bro.
Yeah.
So are you gonna get that tat on your hand?
Yeah, hopefully. hopefully by the end of this year, see how my money is.
We come back Vegas rich, bro.
Duh.
Getting the
I
whole
hope,
body
bro.
tatted, bro.
Not rich, but like not broke, I guess.
Not rich, but not broke. at least let me come back with like a couple
Hopefully not
bands.
broke, bro.
Nah. You know, lately I've been thinking about getting a tattoo, like literally, like right here.
You know, yeah, that's what's. You know what's funny about that?
What?
Because that came in my head the other day too. I'm all like, I slick want a face tat.
Like not in my
Not
chin,
big,
it's,
but like
right
something
here.
like small. But I was
Yeah.
more thinking like somewhere like right
Yeah,
here.
but it was like literally right here. I thought about the same thing, bro. I'm like, you know what?
Yeah,
I thought about.
but
We'll probably see that.
but I guess let's close this episode up before we get more out of topic. We wanted to kind of keep it strictly, keep it on the men's mental health awareness.
Yeah.
You know, check
So-
on your boys,
Yeah. Don't forget that. Just
check on your husband, check on your boyfriend,
Yeah.
check on your guy friends, check on your pops, your
Just-
grandpa. You know, if he's still with you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Just a simple, hey, how you doing? You know,
Hey, how you doing? Call in, check in. Especially if you don't do it often. You know, you know, maybe you give him that text, that call. You know, he's gonna be that person's gonna be happy you hit him up.
Yeah.
You know.
Even though you'd probably be like, no, he's not, but deep down they are, bro.
But yeah, we're gonna close it out here, and yeah, this was episode 18 of Puro Chisme Podcast.
Like,
You know.
comment, subscribe, and hit that bell, please. Even though we should be doing this before we start the whole video. I just want you to know that.
Yeah, that's true.
Because, I mean, a lot of
But
people
I
don't.
mean,
Anyways,
you
if
know.
you watch to the end, we appreciate you, and I appreciate you watching this, hearing us.
we appreciate you guys, and to all my boys,
Cuídense.
you know, cuídense
Se lo lavan.
y se la lavan.
All right, yo.